on, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I can't.
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense getting ready for their first drive as they will do so behind their quarterback in his third year now from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And I think Baker Mayfield has had a tremendous offseason getting ready for this one because he put the focus squarely on football and cut out a lot of the peripheral stuff. Just focused in on being the best quarterback and leader for his Cleveland Browns team. And now all he has to do, take care of the turnover issues of last year. 21 interceptions he threw, second most in the NFL.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Mayfield picked off at the 33. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. Leading them out, the reigning MVP of the National Football League in his third season now from Louisville. It's Lamar Jackson. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 37.
And to me, he's one of the two most difficult guys in the league to game plan for in the NFL, and I add Patrick Mahomes in that category. But just about every team we talk to getting ready for Lamar Jackson says the exact same thing. We've got to slow him down running the football, yet no one's been able to really do it consistently. Now, the most impressive thing about his game to me, how he's developed as both a passer and a leader. His team believes in him.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins, the ball carrier.
Give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
By Anthony Walker. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second
and 5 now. Jackson.
34-yard line.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Intercepted by the Browns.
How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Cleveland.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5. From the gun, Mayfield. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Dobbins, the ball carrier. The stop made by Myles Garrett. It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Jackson from the shotgun. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground and how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play. It was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson, quick slant to Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Dobbins.
Dobbins.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not.
Offense.
Oh, no.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless 1st quarter. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. That is incomplete. Credit that breakup to Greedy Williams. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Boy, not what you want to see in Q1 of the new year. We'll be back. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip.
Ravens 3, Browns nothing.
So that drive began at their own 3. They wind up getting 3 out of it.
And to me, the mentality to begin the drive, that was probably the key to everything. Let's just make sure we take care of the football, give ourselves some room, and maybe punt it away. Instead, it started at the 3, and it ended with 3 points.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Browns drive about to get started. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there's optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better. Punt's better. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
Raven. 1st and 10 at the
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Into the first quarter with the score, Ravens 3, Browns 0.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Yeah, they get Andre Smith, the former number 6 pick in the draft in 2009. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And that's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
He was brought down by Denzel Ward. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down. At the
on 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, that's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Complete.
It'll be a gain of 11, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. From the gun, Jackson. This will be caught at about the 6. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
Raven. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
For the extra point.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And Hall not going to bring this one out.
At their own.
Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. Bottom line, he's got to figure things out. He's completed 3 passes, but 2 of them have been to the wrong team so far.
And when we talk about the best quarterbacks, we're usually talking about touchdown to intercept.
Now Mayfield lost the football.
Calais Campbell. Lamar.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
The drive starts with a completion left side. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To Marquis Brown. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Jackson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Throwing again. Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up second.
Here's Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Austin Hooper. It's a gain of 7. Brings up.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, 43 yards. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The football back over to Baltimore and J.K. Dobbins. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Marquis Brown coming off of a solid rookie season, 46 catches, 584 yards, but he was never 100% in his rookie year. As head coach John Harbaugh talked about the foot injury that he played with throughout the season. Now they expect him to be 100% healthy. And when so, they'll see more of those plays that had everyone calling him Hollywood in college.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On third down, Jackson throws right side, and that's complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Jackson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
After the sack on first down, Jackson steps away to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. There, this is picked up by the Browns.
Jackson on the keeper.
The Browns drive about to get started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
We remind you lots more to come here this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut of SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then 2 more to finish off the week. He's got daylight. 30, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut as the Ravens push further out in front. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. It's the rookie linebacker, Patrick Queen. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Down at the 26. A 7-yard pickup.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
He was covered by Josh Norman.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And that will be incomplete.
Jackson's pass intended for Sammy Watkins.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And this Browns defense stands tall. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry.
Mayfield's pass.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
He was brought down by Malik Harrison. It's a gain of 6. 1st down.
A run for Nick Chubb. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
working out of the gun. Mayfield. Open man is Higgins.
Mayfield's pass.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. The Colts' leading tackler in 2019, Anthony Walker, gets another one there. Now Dobbins.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
At the Ravens.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Mayfield's pass.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing, Mayfield. His pass caught at the 4.
Mayfield.
And this will leave him a yard short.
Complete.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 4-yard.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
J.K. Dobbins, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Anthony Walker. A gain of a yard.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And the Browns 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back.
Offense. You got to be smarter than that, man. Come on.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Here's Higgins out on the right side. 23 yards on the play. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 37. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Fumble on the play.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
On 1st down, Dobbins. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Jackson from the shotgun. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
At the 6-yard line.
Jackson now, operating from the gun. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins there to make the grab, and the Ravens will add on to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
At their own 22-yard
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And
Mayfield.
First down.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
And again, it's Mayfield. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago, the intended target. And it's third down.
It's third.
Mayfield with it once more. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he is going to have a Browns first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
First down, Browns.
A first down throw from Mayfield. And his throw here's incomplete. Rashard Higgins was the one he was looking for. And it's second down.
Rashard Higgins. It's now second and 10.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Sacked. A loss of 12 yards.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that he dreamed of this. How about this for your debut? Second sack in the opener.
Yeah, it's great to get 1. That's memorable. 2? Hello.
Now, he dreamed about it. He thought about it. Did he ever expect it to happen? Probably not.
Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Going deep here for Landry. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he's got room. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 20. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll try the draw here with Dobbins. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Down and 11.
To throw is Jackson. Looking sideline, and that's caught by Watkins.
Pass.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
It's 4th down.
4th down, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Mayfield on 1st down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Sideline throw, that's caught by Landry. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
Mayfield's pass.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. They'll go again with Dobbins. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know, it's really strange. I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like 1 time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Baltimore, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.